It's fine. Like, literally right before you, like, hopped on, I was watching The Three Stooges. So completely different from what we're doing a podcast on.
Very different.
Yeah.
I mean, I just started watching Good Morning Vietnam as well, so...
Oh, that's a good movie. I haven't seen that one in a while.
I haven't seen that one at all.
Ron Williams, a lot of his stuff in that movie is actually improvised.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. Like all the radio stuff, that's improv right there.
I just gotta finish reorganizing my windows real quick.
I just saw that under interesting circumstances. We were on vacation in Arkansas, borrowing somebody's cabin, and they had it on VHS.
Huh.
There, and that's how I ended up watching it.
Well, another thing, he was apparently an actor in General Electric Theater, an anthology series hosted by Ronald Reagan.
That's right. I didn't know he was on that, but you said General Electric Theater, I'm like, holy shit. Which that show actually featured the last TV appearance that featured all three, the main three Marx Brothers, actually.
Really?
At the same time, yeah, in Incredible Jewel Robbery. That was the last time all three of them appeared at the same time.
Huh.
I've actually watched quite a few episodes of that show, actually, because there were like a few that had like more serious parts for comedic actors, like Groucho Marx, Bud Abbott. He was in like a couple episodes of it, and I think Lou Costello was as well, and they appeared separately because this was after they'd split up, if I remember right.
Okay.
That's getting off topic. Oh, that'd be funny. I don't think none of them do, I don't think.
No.
Sometimes they open with like... Usually what they do is they just dissolve from the Paramount logo.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, actually, in those movies. I like the...
Yeah, I think it's really well done in Raiders, actually. Like, that's my favorite one.
I kind of like in Temple of Doom how it's, like, on a metal thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then the guy, like, the big guy hits it. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Because they're in the,
the Club Obi-Wan.
Is it in China, if I remember? But anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever, we're not doing Indiana Jones. I kind of wish we were, though.
I feel that.
I'd be fine redoing the Star Wars podcasts, at least the original ones, at least.
No, we're redoing the sequels.
Oh, fuck off. I'm not sitting through Rise of Skywalker again.
We're gonna do once a month the Rise of Skywalker review.
I actually haven't watched any of the Star Wars movies since we did those podcasts.
Oh, I've watched the originals and the prequels at least 4 or 5 times since then.
Because
I've not watched the sequels again.
I was so burnt out on Star Wars after doing those, that I didn't end up rewatching. Hell, I don't know if I've rewatched any of the movies we've done on the podcast yet. After we did them, now that I think about it. Yeah, no. I guess not. Huh. If I were going to, I'd probably just rewatch, like, the first 2 Batman movies, though. Or maybe the Alien stuff.
Alright, so anyway.
So I wouldn't rewatch any of the bad ones, because fuck me. I don't want to waste my time. I already did podcasts on them. The only reason I rewatched some of those is just because we were doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Although, yeah.
And you know what that honestly reminded me of? In Star Wars Episode 8, when they're fighting Captain Phasma at the end.
Yeah, the mask breaks, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you can see, like, that brief moment of, like, fear and that emotion that they're feeling in that moment, which, who knows, maybe Rian Johnson really liked this one moment in Willow.
Maybe, you never know. Maybe that's, like, how he got, like, the ideas for the story and the dialogue, too. But, Okay, I was gonna ask, doesn't Kylo Ren's mask break in one of those movies too?
So in The Last Jedi, he breaks it himself. He like takes it off and smashes it into a wall.
Right, yeah. After the scene where
Snoke tells him it looks stupid.
yeah, Snoke's like calling him just a child in a mask, you know.
A child in a mask.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe Last Jedi is better than I remember. Anyway,
You know what? I think after they do the Disney Plus series, that's like the sequel to Willow, I think they need to do one that's focused just on General Kale and make it like the Book of Boba Fett and completely assassinate his character.
I haven't watched Book of Boba Fett, but I have heard some things that like they screwed up some stuff, but
they screwed up a lot.
Oh no.
They screwed up a lot.
That's unfortunate.
Which it really is, because Boba Fett in The Mandalorian Season 2 was fantastic. And then they like completely changed his character. The Mandalorian acts more like Boba Fett than Boba Fett does.
I've only seen like 3 or maybe 4 episodes of The Mandalorian, but I thought what I saw of it was good. I just never.
Yeah, The Mandalorian's really good.
I never got around to watching the rest of it because I don't have Disney Plus.
I'd recommend trying to watch Season 2, especially the Boba Fett episodes, because those ones are excellent.
I saw a clip of with Boba Fett, and apparently Tamara Morrison's playing Boba Fett, which, you know.
Yeah.
A little prequel continuity right
Well, in the Kenobi series, which just came out like last week.
I forgot that just came out.
Tamara Morris appears as an old clone trooper. In that one, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's right, because he's all the clones. Okay. Anyway, Superman 4, for fuck's sake.
I got more enjoyment out of Superman 4.
AVPR.
That one was pretty bad too, but that one was more so just boring.
AVPR, I guess, kind of had some moments that were fun in kind of a trashy way.
Yeah.
Alien Covenant. Do you think that was that better or worse than Batman Forever, in your opinion?
Oh, I still think that one's better than Batman Forever. Batman Forever is still
I guess
at the bottom.
What is it about Batman Forever that like pushes it over the line for you? Like, is it?
I'm not sure. It's just I watch it. I think it's a combination of the entire thing. Like, I watch it and I become unreasonably angry at the movie.
I can find things I like in Batman Forever. Although, to be fair, I think every movie we've done on this podcast, with the exception of Alien Resurrection, I've managed to find some redeeming aspects, no matter how bad it is. But, like, I don't know. And Prometheus, you think, is better than...
Yeah, I think Prometheus is...
That's possible. Yeah, that's possible, actually. Better visuals. The story still doesn't make a lick of sense, though.
Nope.
Alien 3, you thought was,
I thought that one was okay.
Alien 3, we really... You listen to that podcast we did on Alien 3, we really shat on that movie.
Here's the thing, for as bad as Alien 3 was, I was expecting it to be worse. So I think that might be why I have a slightly more positive view, just because it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It wasn't Alien Resurrection, basically.
Exactly.
You know, I take it back. Batman Forever might be in the top 10 worst we've done.
Yeah.
Maybe not top 5. It might not be in the top 5. I'd have to think about it. But it would be in the top 10 worst stuff we've done. Granted, we've somehow managed to mostly avoid doing really terrible movies on this podcast.
We've got a couple in there.
I think what happened is after doing the Alien franchise, I decided, okay, I'm gonna try to steer clear of stuff that bad from now on. Although occasionally stuff does slip through the cracks, like Superman 4.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do Howard the Duck on this podcast, I'm not gonna lie.
I do not.
I knew you would say that. I'm actually one of those people where I actually don't think it's quite as bad as people say it is. It's not a good movie, but it's it's at least weird enough that I can like sort of give it a pass and like okay, this is a thing that exists, and in that respect, it's interesting. You know?
I actually haven't seen that movie before.
I know that.
I did see the Nostalgia Critic review of it, and all that I remember from that is the like woman duck in the bathroom,
the duck tits. Yep.
Yeah, the duck tits song.
Oh my god, that movie.
That's all I remember.
I will admit, I did kind of like that Indiana Jones reference.
Yeah.
How he's got that poster with it's the duck version of Indiana Jones. It's called like Breeders of the Lost Stork or something. It's stupid, but there's a lot of duck puns. You know, no more Mr. Nice Duck. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like I'm while I watch it, I'm just sort of perplexed that it exists, and I just can't hate it for that.
I guess I can see that.
But like I said, it's not a good. It has probably the worst Tim Robbins performance ever. For one thing, and Tim Robbins is a good actor too, and he's. Well, maybe not. Maybe second worst Tim Robbins performance because he was in Eric the Viking. But anyway,